No cameras, please.
Grumpy in the morning. What have we said about this? They're called to wake up on the right side of the bed.
Good little bottom lip. She looks so grumpy.
Oh, Blue, it's not that bad, is it? Is it 'cause it's so
Friday
cold?
Eve, baby girl. Come on then. Little mole in his hole. Oh, look at the tongue. Good morning, Fuzzy. Did you have a good sleep down there? Oh, people just steamed up the legs with a yawn.
Sneaky morning breath.
Number 3. Taking over the dog's bed. Good morning, Chubba. Oh, my little dumpling. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. Window genuinely looks like a sheet of snow. I don't think it is, but it's so chilly today. Look at that frost. I just walked in here and was like, oh my god, it's a snow day, but I was fooled again. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it's Christmas time. I didn't know what you were gonna say. Christmas time.
My voice has gone a bit.
Christmas time!
Christmas time!
Just a walkie! Come on in, you want to see Sonia at the bakery? Come then! The outfit of the morning. I've got the ski thermals on underneath this because it is freezing. These are the best comfy shoes ever. I feel like I'm walking in a cloud. Got my tracksuit on. Look at these now. Look at them.
Gosh,
Are you
to be
ready?
fair, it's probably needed today.
No, it is. Oh, look at you too. Got their first outfits on of the year. You two look gorgeous, don't you? Everybody's going to want to have a cuddle with you two. Morning dog walk outfit. This is a lifesaver as well. I feel like we underestimate a scarf. A scarf really does keep you warm. And the mitts. So, are you ready? You look so cute. What a gorgeous, frosty, brisk, chilly, wintry morning. We're still getting all of the ice off. Can't see out my window. These two are nice and snuggly and warm in your outfits, aren't you?
When it's that like really clear bluey yellow sunlight in the morning, that's like really good if you get out in that and expose your eyes.
Bask in it.
It like it sets your circadian rhythm well, so you'll sleep better, you'll feel more energized.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Look how yummy the pastries look. Look at this new one that they've just got. Pigs in blankets with cranberry and honey and sage glaze. Looks so good. Oh, kiss kiss. Right, I've gone for the breakfast sausage bap again. They're so good. And then I've also got vanilla latte. These are so good. They're like milkshake coffees. Yeah. I really think their vanilla syrup here is just unbeatable.
Milky, sweet. What more do you
Succulent.
want? Succulent.
Oh, yummy, isn't it?
Demanding with your advent calendars, are you?
Biscuits waiting too. So have a calendar time. Oh,
so cute.
They're all smelling Basil's bum. Stop sniffing bums.
Stop sniffing each other's asses.
They blocked your route.
You're compromising the mission.
Like a slug. Biscuits coming. Please run that side.
Don't need a mop.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Yay! It's Christmas!
Hey, you know what? You never put the red baubles on.
No, we don't need them. I think it looks nice as it is.
Where are they? I'm going to have a little go at decorating this tree. Fluffy rabbits.
No, oh, I like them. The mice are my favourite. This is my favourite one. He's having a wine in the bath like me.
That's quite nice. There's too many. What's this?
They're cute, the little nutcracker men. Let's see what yours is today. What number are we? Are we 8? Is it the 8th? You've got a proper old school one with the foil. I love the feel of this. The very first string of electric Christmas tree lights was created in 1882 by Edward H. Johnson, business partner of Thomas. Why do we need to know this fact? Let's see what Niall's got today. Oh, you got a banana skid. Banana and toffee flavoured chew bar. Go, you gotta give the skid a go.
I might have it after breakfast.
Oh, I want to see what it tastes. Oh, we're really zoomed.
No, okay.
Just have a nibble.
I had a stinger last night, didn't I? Now I've got a skid.
That sweet last night smelled like gone off alcohol. Nice.
Alright, mate.
Oh, he does not like the skid. Right, I'm gonna do mine because I didn't do my. Oh, hello. I don't think I've shown my face yet today. No, I have. I know I don't look my finest today. The spots have come out again. I didn't do my window yesterday, so we've got 2. It is the 8th, isn't it now? And we're not a day ahead. Let's do 7 first. Oh, look, we've got a little stove now. Where they make, there's a hot dog. And then number 8. Oh, look, it's a little thing where you can put your, what's it called? Your little hot drink. Can you see? Kind of. Right, I'm gonna make them. We're a bit lost on what's what now in our town. We've got a hot dog stand, a spaceship, a mum and daughter, a little hot drinks area, popcorn stand, some form of clock, and then it looks like a unicorn.
A clock? Yeah, where's the clock?
And a spare sausage and star.
It's alright, maybe you were expecting a bit much from it.
No, I just don't know what my village is right now.
No identity.
Hi guys, I have not seen you much this morning because I have been trying to catch up on some things, but we are actually about to head into London for a couple of things, and it leads me onto the conversation I wanted to have about all things Bluey, which, if you don't know, is my activewear and swimwear brand. We're actually going into London. Niall's getting a new tattoo, but we are also just finalising the old Bluey office. So as I mentioned, we have changed things. That's why this mirror is here and this office chair, because they were originally in the Bluey office. So we're going to sort a couple of last bits with that. So I thought it was a good time to sit down and have a little catch up with you on all things Bluey. And as I have mentioned over the past few weeks, all the different things that have been going on, I thought we'd like chat about today. I wanted to talk to you about it for a few reasons. Firstly, because Bluey may be a little bit quiet in terms of launches now for a little while, which I will explain. And also, I don't know, I mean, I always talk about things on here. I always talk about, you know, everything that is really going on, and I don't really like to sugarcoat things. And I don't know, I mean, I know nothing about business, even though I have to. I have, you know, help, obviously, but I have no back experience of business, and I just feel like not that many people necessarily talk about the difficult parts of it. Maybe if you have a business or you're thinking about having a business, this conversation may help you maybe not make the mistakes I've made. But as I said yesterday, you know, I do feel like even though there has been a lot of ups and downs, I think firstly it is quite normal for new businesses, but secondly I do feel like I've learned a lot from this, and although it has been tough and very consuming, now I'm a little bit more on the end of the chaos. I can kind of look at it all in a much better way and a much clearer way, and sort of see how much I can kind of take from it and learn from it. And yeah, I just thought we'd have a little chat about it. So I feel like this story's so long and I want to kind of like put it small because I'm the biggest blabber ever. But essentially Bluey is having a business restructure now. A while ago I did mention to you that I was struggling quite a lot of the business side of it and the logistics side of it. I'm like I like doing creative things. I come from, you know, a musical background. The creative parts of this industry as to why I wanted to do this. The creative is the part I'm good at. I'm not good at business, and I do feel like I've learned a lot, and I probably do know quite a lot now, but naturally it's not where my brain is at, and I don't want to pretend that I do know, because I don't, and I do feel like I don't enjoy it. I love Bluey as a brand, and I love the heart behind it, the messaging behind it, and the product. And, you know, seeing you guys wearing it is the reason I love it the most, because when you see it in real life and you see girls in the gym wearing the gym clothes, it feels like nothing I can explain. And I feel so lucky to have just you guys that like believe in it too. And I 100% believe in Bluey as a business. However, it was set up in the most expensive way it possibly could be set up, and sadly I was quite poorly advised at the time when I was building Bluey as to what warehouse to use, what suppliers to use, just like the way everything functioned. I was advised and poorly. I'm an adult, you know, I can make my own decisions, and I'm not passing blame at all fully onto anybody. However, I didn't know anything, and I just stupidly trusted that everything would be fine when it wasn't. So essentially, as I said, I was looking for someone to help me with the business and the logistics, because, you know, I was kind of managing a whole team, which I have no experience in. I don't know how to manage staff, and I ended up, you know, doing that because the people that I set it up with, I was no longer like doing it with, so I was left to manage the whole team. And dealing day to day with logistics and business, I kind of wanted to have staff and people around me to do that who knew what they were doing and who were experts, which wasn't me. And I was ending up having quite a lot of finance and business logistics meetings, and they were kind of taking over my creative side. I essentially want to be head of creative at Bluey. I don't necessarily want to be like the CEO or anything like that. I know there's a lot of people in my position in my industry that love doing that, but I worked out, I thought maybe I'd like it, but I've worked out down the line. Is someone coming in? Hello Basil, do you want to come join our chat? Come on then, come on. Hello Rudolph. Figured out that actually it wasn't the position or the role I wanted to go in with my job. I wanted to stay on the creative, the filming, and still run the businesses, of course, but I just realised I didn't so heavily want to be involved in like the business logistics and finance side of things, which I kind of had become. And when you want to be creative, I'm sure loads of you guys are creative minds, you know, if you do that kind of like, if you look at a spreadsheet for a long time, when I'm writing workout guides, my brain gets so scrambled, and that after trying to do something creative straight after that is really difficult, because you need that space to be able to think creatively. And it was just, I didn't have any time to feel creative. I just was doing all of the other stuff, which was the stuff I wasn't enjoying, so I just in turn wasn't really enjoying my job anymore. I just realised I didn't want to be that role in the business. With Beyond, for instance, I have business partners and I get to work just on the creative side of it, so it works very well for, you know, my lifestyle. And also, who's coming in now? Blue Bar now wants to come in. We all want to come and chat, don't we? Reindeer number 2. So yeah, with Beyond, for instance, I get to just focus on the creative and the front facing part, so I get to just fully put my heart into the bit I'm good at. That is really where I want to end up with Bluey, hopefully, and I have managed to find partners to be able to do that. It's just been a little bit of a rejudge of the business, and due to that I now, you know, have had to kind of divert you know, where we were going. It was kind of set up a business that was like 3 years old, but it was a startup. So it was getting very expensive in terms of outgoings. Like, we are very lucky with Bluey. You guys sell it out, so our product isn't the problem. It was the outgoings to keep the business afloat, which were very expensive, and essentially we would need to have a drop more than once a month to be able to run it, to maintain the business financially in terms of what was going out each month versus what was coming in, if that makes sense. And because our margins, for instance, at Bluey are small in terms of profit, because it costs a lot to make sustainable clothes, we were ending up just at a complete loss, essentially. So yeah, that's just me being completely honest. And we're just having to change things up a bit, and because of that it might be a bit quiet. But it was a very stressful time, because we got given kind of all of the invoices a few months ago all at once, like a backlog, which wasn't amazing because it was a huge shock, and it was the first time I was seeing the level of expense that Bluey was costing. I don't know if you're supposed to go this much in detail about your business online, but I'm an open book, and everything's going to change now so that the business can actually run sustainably long term. It was that was the thing about it all. When me and Niall sat down and looked at everything, we were like, we're in trouble. We need to change things up to be able to make this work long term, because I want to make these products not super expensive for you guys, which does mean our margins are slightly lower, which is fine, but we just need to make sure it's all calculated so that it doesn't just mean that, you know, it's a loss and we want to make some form of profit. But I want to make, you know, recycled products accessible for people without, you know, the high price tag, which a lot of sustainable products still are on the market at the moment. So it's a mission, and I'm learning about sustainability as well every day. I don't know everything, and yeah, it's all just been a learning curve. I've now got the right people next to me so that we've got the right heads behind it, the right business heads, the right finance heads, and the right people, so that it can run, and I can work on the bit that I'm good at, and they can work on the bits they're good at, so that it can actually function as a long-term business, hopefully. So yeah, I hope I've covered everything, because I was kind of a bit nervous to sit down and talk about this, because it is, I mean, you know, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I don't know everything at all about this sort of thing, and I should have probably started it with somebody who did, but I just delved into, like, I had this amazing creative idea and I wanted to just make it come alive, and I do feel like we've done that, but we just need a bit of a juggle about from behind the scenes so that it can all be good to go. It's been a stressful time, but always could be worse, and I just feel lucky to be able to even do this. So yeah, anyway, I am going to get myself in the car and we're gonna head to London and sort a few bits out, and we're also gonna see Niall's new tattoo, which I am really excited to see. I'm glad I'm not in the hot seat today and I can just enjoy watching the pain unfold on Niall's arm.
Getting the lion's face there. What should we call him? Simba?
No,
Simba's going around.
That's way too cliche.
He said the thing is, you got such a big tricep.
Oh, you had to repeat that, didn't you? You had to repeat that. Even the guy who owns the shop was like, don't tell him that. So you're gonna get it there, and then eventually he's gonna
below
film.
that big
Oh,
slab of meat.
Oh, shut up. People think you're serious sometimes when you make sarcastic jokes, you know?
I don't let it on there.
No, you don't smile. You know, the other day when you were like, why wasn't the food on the table when I got in?
Yeah.
Someone didn't like that comment.
Oh, I was obviously joking.
But yeah, you're gonna get lots of little ones, aren't you, dotted about and fill in the arm, but not like a sleeve, more like little randoms. Is that right?
Yeah, because I'm a little random.
And it's a lion from our honeymoon.
Simba.
Is he winking?
Cheeky.
I think that looked really good.
I like that it's your own picture as well. Like,
Well, yeah, that was her idea.
I've done a lot of like lines and stuff, as you can imagine, but never somebody's like own reference picture.
Yeah, I am glad
Yeah,
you
it's
said
much
that.
cooler to do that
Otherwise
with.
people be like, oh, that's Demi Lovato's tattoo you got on your arm.
Or Cara Delevingne's. Look how cool this is. They've drawn the Grinch on their window. There's so many of these like hand-drawn Christmas decorations on windows at the moment this year. How cool is that on a hairdresser's though? I really wanted to go here to get a smoothie, but we're too late. Yeah, your tattoo took ages. We'll have to show them after. I'm so cold I can't even talk.
My tattoo's really
You look like Rudolph again, you got a pink nose. Right, we're home. We missed you so much. We always miss you so much. If I could take you everywhere I went, I would. And you'd be fine because you're such a good girl, aren't you? So I realised since I've been editing these vlogs every day how much I vlog the pets. I hope you don't mind. But I have just started my VLOGMAS puzzle. Oh, we're out of focus. Now we'll be pleased to know. I don't know how Biscuit's going to respond to this. He's already in the box. But I'm in the annoying phase at the beginning when you have to like separate out all the pieces so they're all the right way up, and
got a bit to do yet, haven't you?
I've got a bit to do, and then separate the sides so that I can start building the sides first. I'd be interested to know actually, when you make puzzles, do you do it this way where you start with the edges and then go in, or do you just go full shebang and straight in there? But this puzzle I think is going to be quite difficult, you know now. The reason I like the Disney ones that I usually do is because there's loads of little faces, so you could kind of build the faces, but because there's a lot of like blues and scene, there's not many areas that are going to be that easy in small pieces to, like this snow, that is going to be a nightmare. But it is my mission to try and finish this before the end of Vlogmas, so we've started. But we're making some pasta. I want to show you Niall's tattoo, but I don't know where he's gone.
Bad to the bone.
Is that actually the words? I'm bad to the bone. I don't think it is. You always have done that.
Always covered up, obviously.
Oh, it's looking a bit sore. It looks so good.
It was quite painful.
That is. So, it took so long, didn't it?
It made me think twice about like getting massive tattoos in places.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like these ones will be.
The longer they do it, it's.
Yeah, and the details.
It gets super swollen, and then they wipe, and then it just. Oof. But yeah, I think it looks lovely, and it's a picture of a lion that we took on our honeymoon, which I feel like is really nice. Niall was just gonna, he screenshotted Cara Delevingne and Demi Lovato's lion tattoos.
Oh,
and he was gonna get the same as them, and I was like, why didn't you use a picture that we took? So it actually has some meaning as well, but also I just feel like it's nicer, it's more unique, and
well, now it doesn't have any meaning because everyone knows that.
no, it does.
Yeah, it's Simba.
He's winking. Oh, does that hurt?
Yes.
So what we cooking?
It was going to be creamy Cajun chicken pasta, a good bite classic, but they don't have any Cajun seasoning at Co-op, so it's just, I don't know, what is it?
Pesto.
Pesto.
Pesto's nice.
Green pesto.
Green pesto,
Kale.
Philadelphia kale.
I've actually fried an onion as well.
Chicken, onion. Lovely jubbly, innit, Baz? Dinner is served. Looks gorgeous. I think I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to catch up on Fab and Elle's new video. Because they posted a new one today. And then I'm going to... Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try that little hot chocolate stirrer thing afterwards. And see what... Yeah, we've got two. I'll make us both one. This is what I picked up the other day when I was at Lidl. So I microwaved some milk, and apparently you just stir these in. I'm so excited for this. This is right up my street. I think I'm gonna have to leave it do its thing for a second though. I've also got my Dreamlight Valley on, which is the Disney game. Let me show you this one. They've just announced that it's had a big Christmas update, and you can now get Woody and Buzz Lightyear now. Buzz Lightyear's in my game. I know you like him.
He was my favourite as a kid. I used to have an electric Buzz Lightyear and it used to press a button and it went to infinity and beyond and all that stuff.
All that stuff.
And then I took it in the bath.
Oh, and you broke it.
And I thought, oh, he needs a bath. He was obviously a bit dirty or something. And then it didn't talk anymore.
Oh, that's like your heartbreak moment as a kid.
Yeah.
If you want a cozy game this Christmas time, I feel like it's the perfect game to play over Christmas, Dreamlight Valley. I mean, I play it anyway, but it's like people play the Sims at Christmas, don't they? It's not doing much yet.
Is it milk hot enough?
I don't know, I think so. The other thing I just wanted to say, actually, just going back to my chat earlier about Bluey and all of the changes, I completely forgot to say how it's going to massively positively impact you guys who shop at Bluey, because we'll have quicker deliveries because we've got the right relationships now. We'll have quicker delivery for us from our Portugal supplier to our warehouse, which will mean that we don't have as many delays, and just in general it will be better because the team is bigger and like there's just experts, so it'll just build the whole like feel of Bluey will just come together a lot better. That's another thing I just completely forgot to say earlier, was how for any of you guys that do love Bluey as well, it's gonna positively impact you as well. Obviously was the main reason why, as well as financially, it, you know, needed that change up. Have you ever had a soya hot chocolate? I really like them, but it's an acquired taste, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. What?
I can tell you're not quite sure.
It doesn't taste of much, to be fair.
No, because it basically, I think some of it's stuck at the bottom from when I first left it in there.
Oh, bloody hell.
But also we just need to wait for it. We've still got lots of chocolate.
Do you want mini
left
whisk?
to melt. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to finish this Vlogmas here because I am so tired. And I'm just going to have a look for Woody on there. And Buzz.
Yes, you do.
Watch a bit of EastEnders. And drink my hot chocolate and edit this. Lots of things to do at 9:30.
That's nice.
Like it?
Yeah.
Have you got all yours melted in?
Nearly all of it.
Got a little lollipop in there.
Mine's looks like that.
Oh!
I know, the same colour.
Taste that.
What is? We've got.
I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Vlogmas Day 7. And also sorry that the last Vlogmas was a day late. And this one is then late. I had upload issues basically because my laptop keeps going to sleep and stopping videos uploading.
Someone tell Megan how to sort that out.
Someone has. You download an app called Caffeine. People did it in lockdown so that when they were on like team meetings and they weren't actually there.
But I don't understand. They have a setting in a Mac that says turn auto lock off.
Yeah, so basically when
but it just doesn't work.
No.
It still goes to sleep. I can't believe there's no way to do it.
I've tried everything, but when I'm uploading a video and I'm not in, my laptop goes to sleep and then it completely just stops uploading because we were out all day today. I came home and it was just like 2%, so it just didn't go up. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are all okay, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 8.